We got another standard OU battle, and at this point people are going to ask, Tyler, aren't you getting bored of all these OU battles? And I would say no. I'm getting bored of the fact that I only could use, like, I don't know which Pokemon I have, like 40 competitive Pokemon I have EV trained, and I can't use anymore because I can't breed anymore. So whatever, we have an OU battle against, oh crap, why do I always forget the name? Jesus Christ. Going into my PMs while it's going on. I lead with Tabork, he leads with the Gengar. I'm just gonna go for the Aerial Ace to get damage off, and he's just gonna Shadow Ball me to also get damage off. So yeah, I'm not sure why someone leads with the Gengar. MrHitmonlee69, that's his name. So yeah, I'm gonna Aerial Ace again just to kill it off, and I get a crit, which is useless, which is funny. And he goes on Dolphin. I know he's gonna want to set up his rocks, so I'm just gonna taunt that thing so it doesn't set up rocks, because rocks are bad. So I'm just gonna Roost, knowing that he's gonna want to switch here. So now my Tabork is doing like epicness now. So I guess Tabork is taking some epicness from my Ambipom because it's doing epicness. So I'm gonna go for a taunt again because I don't want to see anything like T-Wave, or if it can set up rocks too. I don't know why I had two Pokemon with stealth rocks, but just in case. So yeah, he went for the body slam. He doesn't get a Parahax, which wouldn't matter because I do have Lumberry, but it's funny that he didn't. And I go into Fortress kind of hoping that he does get the Parahax, because then my Gyro Ball would be stronger, but of course he doesn't when I want him to. But he gets a crit, which is also funny because it still does nothing. So he's going to switch out here, and I probably should have just went straight for the spikes, but I actually double switch and go into Mega, predicting him to go into like something to hit my Fortress good. So he ends up going into a Bonzong, which really sucks. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn because, what the heck? Not a U-turn? What the hell is a U-turn? I meant a Wild Chase, duh. Phew, hope that's the only one I caught. So he goes for Light Screen, which sucks, and I'm just gonna go for the Flamethrower to get damage off, and then I'm like, okay, what's this thing gonna do to me? And then it Earthquakes, and I'm just like, oh crap, but it doesn't kill me, and I'm like, what? This thing has crappy IVs, I promise you. Like, one of its IVs, I think, are like 6. Like, it really has crappy IVs. So I'm gonna go into Bork, just gonna hit it with a Wild Chase, just because I want to switch back into Fortress, knowing that if he stayed in there, that he's probably gonna want to go boom, and he does, and yeah. It's not going to do much to my Fortress, so that was a pretty cool play. Thank you, Wild Chase, for that awesome move. So, yeah. He's going to go now into his Infernape like shit. Infernape kind of wrecks up this team. So I'm going to go into Crappy IV is predicting the fire move, and he's just going to Mach Punch me, which is awesome because I see Flare Blitz and thing, knowing that I know this thing's physical mix, which will help me a lot because I know a lot about stuff. So I'm going to go into Flygon, knowing that physical mix has nothing to hit me with because that means he's not packing Hidden Power Ice because he's not special mix. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn, predicting the switch, the Wild Chase, and he Wild Chases too. So we both Wild Chase, but because I'm slower, my Wild Chase gets off second, so I get switch advantage. So yeah, so I end up so I see Donphan, so I'm gonna go into Mega, and this is the point where I completely forgot about Light Screen, so I just went for the Air Slash thinking in a KO, but of course it doesn't. No, actually I remembered about Light Screen. I just went for Air Slash because because I wanted to get a flinch, but I didn't because the game hates me. So he does get his rocks up. I don't really care about. No idea why he even went for a stealth rock. He probably should went for the rock move if he had it, because you already saw my Fortress, and obviously that thing's a spinner. But whatever. He's gonna go into his Melt Tank now. I have no idea why. I'm just gonna Air Slash that thing. It's gonna be an easy to a KO, and he's gonna get the flinch here, which kind of sucks for him. Doesn't really matter though, because I say so. But it I don't. That thing can't really do anything to me unless it like had a rock move or T-Wave me or something, which wouldn't have mattered because he just really bringing his Infernape, and I dropped something. I hope you guys didn't hear that, but you probably did, knowing my luck. So he can Flare Blitz me. I just leave in the Mega to die because I need some residual damage on this thing with Recoil and Life Orb, and so I can just go into Tabork to revenge it. So I'm gonna go into my Tabork. I can just Aerial Ace that thing for the kill after Stealth Rocks take me a lot of health away. He's gonna Mach Punch me. I X4 resist that. Not gonna do much, and I'm just gonna Aerial Ace that thing for the kill. So Tabork is like wrecking up his team because Tabork is like sexy and stuff. Not as sexy as Ambipom, but still very sexy. So his last is Alakazam, and I misclicked Taunt. This was like so gay that I misclicked Taunt because like I have so many things with Wild Chase on it, and I wanted to go for Wild Chase, but because my Ambipom, my Mega, and my Flygon have Wild Chase in the exact same spot, which is the bottom right, but my thing has it in a different spot, so I just clicked it automatically because I instinctively went for that spot, but it was actually Taunt and not Wild Chase, so that failed. So I'm going to Clefable, and I'm going to take a second. I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave, and he doesn't even have Synchronize on this thing. I guess he has Inner Focus, which is something weird to have it on Alakazam, seeing as it's so frail. It's not going to live to even flinch most of the time. So yeah, I got the T-Wave off because I need that T-Wave so my Flygon can just come in and Outrage it for the kill. I probably should have went for Wild Chase to finish it off, but whatever. Outrage, that Alakazam's going to die. Good game. I always forget the names. It's like a freaking MrHitmonlee69. Okay, so good game. Bye. So, yeah, that was a great game, I guess. Bye.